Hi, George Sanders, President, Goldcliff Resource Corporation. Welcome back to our YouTube channel and our continuing discussions on the Ainsworth Silver Project near Caslow, British Columbia. So, one of the time-consuming parts of any project is the reporting. After the data is acquired in the field and after it's analyzed, there is a reporting period. Sometimes it's for a 43-101 geologic report or resource report, and as in the case of Goldcliff for Ainsworth, an assessment report, which is almost at the same level of detail as a 43-101. So as I record this, our team is exchanging a lot of emails back and forth between one another with respect to maps, and particularly geologic maps. The reason for that is that going into September's program at Ainsworth, we were working from the definitive BC government map of the region. This was mapping done on a regional scale, and the mapping that we did in September was on a detail scale. And what we discovered was that there is an awful lot more of the host number 1 limestone. This is the host unit to the high-grade mineralization that was mined at Ainsworth. There's a lot more of this than shows up on the map. Indeed, quite a bit more. We're very excited about that because it's new information that hasn't existed for anybody's knowledge prior to us discovering it. It tells us that there's a lot more opportunity for not only parallel high grade but other types of deposits that might be hosted in this limestone. And what it does for us is give us a second prong, if you will, to our exploration strategy at Ainsworth. Obviously, we're focused on finding any more near surface but not outcropping high-grade mineralization along the trend of the number 1 mine, and we've spoken about that extensively in previous videos, and we've talked about it in our news release. But the second prong is the larger property-wide if you will, reconnaissance exploration. We're very excited about that. We're clearly in an area that's very, if you will, juiced up. There are a lot of silver showings, many old pits and old workings, a number of old actual mining operations. So clearly the region is pregnant. It's a good place to look for additional resources. And we also know from the style of exploration undertaken by the old-timers is if material didn't outcrop or appear on surface, it wasn't found. And so the opportunity really exists to find an awful lot more in this district, and we're very excited about that. Now, the immediate on-trend exploration, one of the next phases is to bring a hoe in and do some trenching, hopefully preparatory to some drilling. That's going to require a permit, and that work we will be getting started very shortly. We're working on the preparation right now. Permits right now are a little bit up in the air in terms of timing. The last program that we permitted went very quickly, but there's no guarantee that this one would. So in the event that the permit isn't acquired on time before the next snow falls, we at least can get in and add additional value to this property by prospecting some of the other areas away from the number 1 mine trend. And that is very compelling for the long-term picture of this asset and its development. So stay tuned for that information. Thanks.